Hey everyone, today I'm going to be comparing Davinci Resolve and Filmora Pro for 2020 to probably a bit of 2021. Both are decent and affordable editing softwares in my opinion. As someone who's been filming and editing in the wedding, corporate, and music industry, I could spot some obvious differences right off the bat, which is that Resolve is intended for more serious and advanced editors. You're probably editing for clients with larger budgets, handling footage that requires advanced color grading from cinema cameras and professional sound mixing. However, Filmora Pro is a great software for online creators such as YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It's also a tool that I would recommend to businesses that are looking to create daily and in-house content without hiring a professional editor. As a serious editor, there are certain aspects that I like about Filmora Pro more than Davinci Resolve. To keep things simple, I'm going to cover 5 important areas from an editor's perspective. Now, both softwares are very similar in this area in a good way. You can splice, insert clips, drag clips into the timeline. You have a media library to organize clips. Resolve and Filmora Pro essentially have the foundation for any editing software. Both programs have keyframes. However, I do prefer Filmora's UI UX for keyframing only because it's more accessible and easier to visualize. It also reminds me of Adobe After Effects UI UX, which in my opinion is one of the best motion graphics softwares on the market. Davinci Resolve achieves the same effect, but default keyframes could be a little small and the graphs can be difficult to adjust at times. This is where Filmora Pro shines for individuals that don't want to deal with any custom animations or graphics. It's equipped with a very stylish modern lower thirds and also has their own film stock that you can drag and drop. I'm also impressed with the effects that come with Filmora Pro. It's comparable to plugins/presets that you will find in Adobe After Effects. Davinci Resolve has built-in lower thirds and effects, however they can be a bit traditional and outdated in my opinion. However, Resolve gives you the flexibility to deal with 3D objects and customize VFX. Both programs come with motion tracking and masking, which is popular and necessary tool these days. I personally would use Filmora Pro if I'm doing quick edits for social media that require basic trendy effects and lower thirds. If I have to deal with custom animations or 3D assets and advanced VFX, I would stick with Davinci Resolve. Now, this is where Davinci Resolve will shine, as is known as one of the best color grading softwares on the market. It's not really a fair comparison to Filmora Pro. Resolve includes options for balancing skin tones, isolating specific areas, installing compatible LUTs, plugins, hardware, and the scopes and graphs are way cleaner. Whereas Filmora Pro leaves you with the general basics of color correction that could be limiting depending on what you're grading. This is another area where Resolve will shine as they have their own feature dedicated to mixing audio, whereas Filmora Pro has a basic mixer. Filmora uses a UI UX that is very similar to Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects. If you're familiar with those programs, you'll spot the similarities and feel. Davinci Resolve is more advanced with a blend of layers and node layout. Nodes are a more traditional industry method of creating VFX and creating compositions. The overall feel is subjective. However, I do prefer Resolve's layout as it feels more customizable and catered to industry standards. Filmora has a quick drag and drop feel, which isn't bad, and it's really up to your standards. Overall, based on my editing experience, I believe both softwares will get the job done. Resolve and Filmora Pro are both impressive in their own ways, and you can honestly create amazing content. I would recommend Filmora Pro if you're a quick editor, in-house for a marketing team / business, beginner, online creator, and Davinci Resolve if you want full control over the editing process. You're doing color grading, sound mixing, and custom VFX for clients. I put the links to the software below in the description. They both offer their own price model, and it's up to you to decide which one provides value for what you're currently doing. Overall, you could create amazing content with both these editing softwares, and I hope you enjoyed this comparison. If it was helpful in any way, make sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day. This is your boy, Terry Video, I Turn Sai, signing out. Peace.